welcome to the color diet. Today is day green. I have been up since 2:30. It's 7 o'clock and I have yet to eat. I am starving, but I just put something together that I think is going to be delicious. So I wanted to show you what it is I'm going to be having for breakfast. I took a pot of water and boiled some water and chopped up about this much of the top of a leek. For those of you that don't know what a leek is, it's like a very large green onion or scallion, whatever you would call that. And they're awesome in soups and all that kind of stuff. So leeks are something we use a lot in our house, actually. And I have some spinach and I have some edamame spaghetti noodles. We bought some at Costco a while back, and they were green before I put them in the water, because the edamame is green. All that's in this noodle is edamame and water. That's it. And they kind of, I don't know, mellowed out in color a little bit. So anyway, I'm gonna put this in a bowl, plate it up, and show you what it looks like. I'm really excited to eat because I'm really hungry. But I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like in just a second. Guys, there is my green breakfast. You can see the spinach that's in there, and you can see the leeks that are chopped up. I have the edamame noodles that, like I said, they were green before I cooked them. I'm not really sure why they're not green any longer. I'm going to put a tiny little bit of teriyaki sauce on there for flavor. And that is going to be my breakfast, and I've got a couple other ideas for what I'm going to be eating later today, so I will show you those things as the day goes on. Alrighty guys, so I just thought I would let you know that the next few days are kind of crazy busy on the off chance that I don't do a whole lot of chitty-chatting with you guys. I am on my way to drop off my truck. I need to get the oil changed, and I'm like 1,000 miles over now. Oops. Need to get my oil changed, and then I don't remember, there's something else that needs to be fixed that was like a $500 price tag on it the last time I was there, that they said don't worry about it, do it next time, and I was like, okay, good. And so my husband's, I don't know, 6-7 cars back or something. He was gonna bring me home so we could just drop off the truck. But then the boys have school this morning, and then I need to make all sorts of food today, and the boys have haircut appointments this afternoon, which I would normally go, but that's not gonna work out real well, because my daughter, when she gets home from school, she's coming home, she'll be home at like 4:30, and person in front of me is not driving, and it's a green light. Let's go. She'll be home at about 4:30, and one of her friends from school is coming with her, and they have homecoming tonight, so they're gonna get all gussied up and stuff, which basically all that means is one more person for supper, which is not that big of a deal. Well, I make plenty of food anyway, but now I have to try to make something that's going to work for a person who's not used to eating mostly plant-based. So I think I'm gonna make something called boyfriend burgers, which you can look those up on Mary McDougall's website. Well, it's John McDougall's website, but Mary McDougall is the one who does all the recipe stuff. She's pretty cool. They have some really weird ingredients, let me tell you, and it turns out awesome. Like, my kids really, really, really like these burgers. So I need to make those, and I think I'm gonna make a zucchini casserole that I made during the rice diet challenge, so you guys can go back and look that up. That zucchini casserole is pretty good, and obviously I'll put Dega cheese on it because I'm feeding the kids. It's not something that I'll be eating. So yeah, so I've got a relatively busy day today, and then tomorrow is my stepdad's birthday, so we have to do stuff associated with that on top of it being the weekend and getting weekend chores done. And then Sunday we're having a birthday party for my middle son. His birthday's not till the end of the month, which is only like a week away, but we've been doing, last year we did it, we'll do it this year. It seems like it's going to be a good trend. The kids can't, 2 of my boys that are trick-or-treating age, they can't eat the candy. Not that I would really want them to eat that much anyway, but they just can't. They have severe food allergies. So going trick-or-treating is kind of because they can't eat any of it. And so this last year, and Connor could, the one who's having the birthday, but he's not really very interested in eating any of it. So anyway, so we are going to have a birthday party instead, and it's a Halloween birthday party, so the kids all come dressed up and all that kind of stuff. We don't have a huge group of friends that bring kids over or anything. It doesn't end up being a ton of people, but anyway, so we have to get prepared for that on Sunday. So really kind of busy, but long story short, if you're not hearing from me a whole lot, it's because I'm not really spending a lot of time in a single spot. I'm just kind of all over the place being busy. So, but anyways, we gonna go drop off my truck and spend a bunch of money on my truck. Whatever, it's life. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys again later. And by the way, my breakfast was like, at first I wasn't quite sure about it because I'm not a huge fan of the edamame noodles, but they're green, so you know, that's what I was gonna go with. It was actually really good. Like a few bites into it, I figured out that, hey, this stuff is yummy. So yeah, that was quite pleasant, quite a pleasant surprise, but I am unfortunately still hungry. So I must have waited too long to eat, and now I'm dealing with the repercussions of having waited too long to eat, but that's okay. Hunger is not a, what do they say? Hunger is not an emergency. Yeah, so anyways, if I eat something else, I have a green apple at home, but I bought a little one because I'm not a huge fan of green apples. They're kind of tart for me. And then I've got a pepper that I could chop up. I've got a cucumber that I could chop up. And I've already got plans for what I'm going to make for lunch, and hopefully I'm going to end up making something kind of a little different, a little bit strange for supper tonight. Not something I've tried before, so hopefully it's edible. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to let you guys go, and if I don't talk to you again until lunchtime, I hope you're having a great day. Bye. Alrighty guys, so this is lunch. I know this looks a little bit odd, but I have high hopes for this. So this layer right here is actually green lentils. I understand that that looks brown. They turned brown after they cooked. Not real sure what that's all about. But, yeah, they were definitely green when they started. So, isn't that pretty? So it's got some cucumber and some green onion and some avocado and some lentils in a pepper. I'm actually really excited about this. This should be really yummy. So anyway, that is what I'm going to have. That's what I'm going to eat. We'll give you one more close up. Doesn't it look fun? Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, so anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your day, and this is going to be lunch before I need to start working on supper, because today is just one revolving need to cook. So anyway, I will talk to you guys again later. Alrighty guys, so it's coming up on supper time here in just a little bit. It's actually 4:47. We're gonna eat late because the boys are getting their hair cut. But I thought I would let you see what it is that I'm gonna finish my day out with. I actually made the zucchini casserole for the kids, and also that's just a different version of it with cabbage and stuff. No tomatoes, that kind of thing for the kids that have allergies. And then I made something called boyfriend burger, like I told you guys earlier that I was going to do. That is what those look like. It is an awesome recipe. The kids love them. I'm not going to eat them for supper tonight, but hopefully with the fact that there's 15 of them, I might get one left over in a couple of days. Maybe, probably not, but you never know. And then I've made a different type of oat rice burger for the boys that have allergies, because they can't have the... I know it sounds gross. There's prunes in the burgers. I know that sounds disgusting, but they're really good, I promise. Anyway, so this is the soup. It's boiling, so you can't really see it very well. And I get it, it looks brown, it doesn't look green, but I had a whole bunch of lentils left over from lunch, and I had to do something with them, so I decided to make a leftover lentil soup. So there's lentils in there, and water, okay, and then some Better Than Bouillon no chicken base, and cabbage, chives, the Chinese type of chives, so they're not like normal chives that we would have here, like at Kroger, that you have to get them at the Asian store. They're awesome. And, okay, cabbage and chives and leeks and green beans. And that's what's in there. I tasted a little while ago, just a quick little preview check to see what the flavors are. Oh, and garlic powder. I sprinkled a bunch of garlic powder across the top. Yeah, it's real good. I'm eating good tonight, let me tell you. This is pretty good. I'm gonna have to take my sweatshirt off pretty soon. Whew, I'm getting warm in this kitchen. Got 2 different ovens going at 350 degrees, so it's hot. One big oven and then a countertop oven for the boys' stuff. So anyway, that is what I'm gonna do. If I get a chance, I'll take a picture of the soup and I'll post it in here for you so you can see it. But yeah, if I don't, I don't. I'm not probably going to eat anything else today, and I might end up going to bed a little bit early since I've been up since 2:30, so I'm kind of tired. But I have a daughter going to homecoming, and she has a friend over, and so they'll want to do pictures at like 8-ish or 8:15, so it won't be super early, but you know, most normal adults probably go to bed at like, I don't know, 10, so it's still early. So anyways, yeah, I'll try to get a picture up for you so you guys can see it. Do you like our little googly bats on the door back there? Isn't that cute? And then there's a ghost hanging from the window, another one over there. Chains and ghost hanging from the, what do you call the thing? The hearth over there, fireplace. Yeah, anyway, you can tell we have young kids. So, yeah, I'm going to eat soup and everybody's going to enjoy their supper. I just know it. So, hope you guys are having a great day and enjoying what you're doing as well. And I will hopefully talk to you later. Probably not. So, I'll see you on a purple day tomorrow. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, so obviously, I'm sure that you all have heard over and over how important it is to eat green vegetables, that they are like super awesome, packed with all sorts of nutrients, obviously lots of fiber. I actually think that the reducing the risk of cancer is probably one of the most important things for greens. I did not end up eating some of the foods that are listed on here, but I did eat plenty of greens for the day, as you guys saw. So I would definitely say that if you're going to eat spinach, not to, I agree with them here, don't boil it, steam it so you can retain as many of the nutrients as possible. Kiwis are I'm not a big fan of kiwi, but it's not bad, so definitely could try that there if you'd like to. And I have numerous times used lettuce as a wrap rather than some kind of a flour-based product, and that goes over really well even with my kids. So the greens are super important for you and just packed with antioxidants. If you can get as many greens in your diet for the day as possible, you're just doing yourself a whole lot of good. And so tomorrow we're going to talk about the not greens, we just did greens, about the purples and blues.